6:49 on TMJ4 News today. The Marcus Performing Arts Center is getting ready for a busy spring and summer as it welcomes audiences and performers back. The Florentine Opera set the stage this weekend with the first show inside the Marcus in more than a year, and the goal of a ramp-up that gets to full capacity shows by fall. It's 25%
Yes.
in there. What does that come out to be about?
125-ish, somewhere in there.
Somebody's in there.
Yeah.
Just as Kendra Whitlock Ingram became the new president and CEO of the Marcus Performing Arts Center, the business she runs completely shut down.
Like everybody else, we've had to lay people off. We've had to cut expenses, we've had to cut salaries, and now we finally see the light at the end of the tunnel. But we still need support, Vince. We're not out of the woods yet. We really still need the community to consider us in their charitable contributions for the year.
And for the community to feel safe returning to the theater.
No exchanging of tickets. People will scan their tickets as they come in. Again, we're going to be keeping distance in between patrons as they come into the facility. More directional guidance from the ushers rather than actually bringing people to their seats.
For those not ready to come back inside, the Marcus Center is planning a full summer of outdoor activities as it continues to renovate the space on the south side of the grounds.
Removing the dying tree grove and the inoperable fountain and creating this great open space that now is adjacent to our 400-seat outdoor amphitheater. So we plan to activate that space all summer long. Concerts, events, educational programming. It's going to be the place to be in the summer.
While all of these shows will limit capacity, the Marcus Center will work to ramp up. It has to. You can't do a Broadway season selling only a fraction of your seats. And right now, the Broadway season is on for fall.
The exciting opening of our Broadway season is Hamilton. Which
People seem to like that show. It's popular.
So we keep telling people, and this is really key, Vince, herd immunity, vaccinations, getting back to large assembly. This is key for us to be able to bring shows like Hamilton back. So we are strongly encouraging the public, our staff, our artists, to get vaccinated because this is a direct correlation to us coming back to these big shows. We need to have full capacity in order to bring these kinds of shows to Milwaukee.
And that is a key message, Susan, as the Marcus Center has the full Broadway season booked, but it cannot afford to do those shows at limited capacity. So if things somehow would take a turn for the worse with COVID as we head into fall, that would certainly put that in jeopardy.
Well, and that's also to the customer, perhaps. If they don't feel comfortable, then they don't go.
Right. So we'll see how it shakes out in fall. But again, Hamilton's a pretty good start. Hamilton returning to Milwaukee October 12th for a nearly 2-week run. For ticket information on that, as well as my earlier story on the Florentine Opera's return to the stage, the first shows inside the Marcus Center. You can look for this story up on our website right now at tmj4.com/rebound.